What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me while I'm on the run, out here getting things done. Happy New Year to you guys. I hope the new year has been good to you so far. I know it's just getting started, but start off strong. Let's get right into things, man. I see that, and I know I'm a little bit late to this because I was kind of unplugged, just really grinding and not really paying attention to trends and current stuff. But I see Devin Haney, his wife, a couple years ago, she went to go visit Young Thug, and he was basically breaking up with her. It seemed like she wanted to be with him, and he was telling her to, go on, live her life, find somebody else to love. It was like something out of a movie, honestly. The way he's sitting there. Yeah, I mean, it really was like something out of a movie. He's sitting there, he on the other side of the glass, and he telling her to move on and find love, and she there crying. I mean, she is for real crying over this guy. She's telling him she doesn't like anybody else. There's nobody else for her. It really was some movie stuff, man. And this surfaces now, and they trying to downplay it, and there is no downplaying this, y'all. Guys, you gotta just vet a bit better when it comes to dealing with these women, and when it comes to choosing a wife. You must vet. You might have to do some looking into who she's been with before you, what type of guy she's been with before you. Ask some questions, man. A woman's past is very important. I mean, the red pill guys be saying this, and that's one of the things that they be saying that I actually really agree with. A woman's past is very important. You got to know the type of people that she's been around. You got to know the type of dudes that she's been dating. A lot of these women, they have a type. She wants to be with this man. At the time, we didn't know, and he didn't know either, whether he'd actually be getting out of this. He for real was facing being behind there for decades, and she still was just in love. Like, I don't want anybody, I want you, I'll wait. I promise you, she don't feel that way about Devin Haney. I promise you she don't. And this is why you got to be careful about the women that you let into your life. You got to be careful about the woman you choose as a wife, man. Because some guys, they be sitting up here looking real silly, man. They be having these women on their arms like, oh, I'm so in love. I'm so into her. This is my woman. This is my wife. This is the woman I'm going to marry. And they really don't love you the way you love them. They may care about you, but you not the guy she really wanted. You can tell in that video, that's the dude she really wants. It's not Devin Haney. I'm not saying she don't love Devin Haney. I'm sure she does, but it's not that. Like, women behave a certain way when it's the guy that they truly love, the guy they really want, that they will do anything for. When a woman loves you and she loves hard, she will do anything for you, including sit up waiting to see what the outcome of a RICO trial is. She wanted to be with him, and he the one that's letting her down. I don't know what his reasons were for why he decided that he didn't want to deal with her anymore, because she looked like she was going to be that ride or die that every man wants. So I don't know what was going on there. Maybe he got several other ride or dies, and he just didn't feel like her services were needed anymore. But I'm telling you, somebody that's sitting up there crying, women only cry like that over certain guys. Women don't cry like that. I want you, I want to be with you, I don't want anybody else, over every guy. Out of a woman's life, there may be one or two guys tops that she behaves that way over. Everybody else is just somebody that she decided to settle with because the other guy couldn't get his act together or didn't want to be with her, you know, wasn't trying to do the same things that she wanted. Basically, she wanted a family and all this sort of stuff, and the guy usually wasn't trying to give her that. So she ends up with some guy that she doesn't have anywhere near close to the same feelings for. So this is just, you know, it's another one of those things you learn from other people's mistakes so that you don't have to learn making them yourself. And, you know, I don't want to bring up Travis Hunter, so I'm not going to make this about him, but he's another example of this. He's another guy that's out here crashing out, looking all types of crazy, defending a chick that does not feel the same way about him that he does about her. And we know that, even though we don't know either of them personally, we know that she don't care the same way about him as he do about her, simply by all the receipts, her behaviors. I mean, she laughs about stuff that is really not that funny. She was laughing about him sitting outside the party waiting on her and her friends. You know, she was laughing about the fact that she left him on red. You know, she was laughing about the fact he wasn't really her type. She wasn't really interested in him. And then, you know, she friend zoned him. Like, you know, you get what I'm saying? Like, a woman that's like falling for you like that, man, she don't bring up stuff like that. She doesn't say or do things that are going to embarrass her man. Like, that's key. A woman that loves you with everything, she's not going to say or do things that are going to embarrass her man, period. So, I mean, we don't know how like long ago that was. I mean, it's obviously happened within the last couple years, because, you know, we know that it's happened during this whole RICO trial. So we know it's happened within the last couple years. But it's crazy how she went from that to marrying him. It's just, man, dudes, they be just too quick. They fall too easy for a pretty face. They don't do no vetting. And a lot of times women, they have a type. They have a particular type that they really are attracted to. And if you not that, you know, Devin Haney, very successful. You know, he's a boxer. You know, he lost to what's his name, Ryan Garcia, but that ended up being overturned because it turned out Ryan Garcia ended up juicing a bit to win. So no amount of repealing that win is going to erase what we saw. But the brother's very successful. But you see, success ain't enough, man. She has to want you. She has to want you. It's just like, look at Will and Jada. She wanted Pac. Will Smith is a $400 million man that we know was willing to do any and all things for her. This man almost torpedoed his career, walking up on stage doing something he wasn't supposed to do. All for a woman that will never look at him the way she does the guy that she really wanted. Pac been gone a quarter of a century now, man, and she still has the same reaction. She still has the same passion when she talks about him. So you gotta vet the woman you're gonna be with more effectively. If it's a woman that's really hung up on another guy, she's just not a good option for you. It doesn't mean that she's a bad woman by any means. It's just she's not the right one for you. If she's still pining for an ex in any way, shape, or form, she's just not the right fit for you, because it's just never going to work out. So let me know what you guys think. I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.